I'm meteorologist Herman City. This is the marine forecast for all you marine interests out there. Small craft advisories are out this morning, up and down the coast, from Florida all the way up to Maine, and they've been out pretty much for the last week or so now. It seems like with these storms, but we have a very bad nor'easter coming. Whether they name this storm or not remains to be seen. But already the winds are starting to kick up offshore. This is off of Florida. This is where the main low pressure system is. We're already seeing wind gusts at the buoy up to 31 knots. We're seeing a lot of 20-knot winds right up and down the coast this morning. And even near the coast, we're seeing winds to 25 knots. So the cold front, as you can see right now, is stretching from Nova Scotia all the way down into the Appalachians, and rain is along the coast, and rain's just going to continue to expand along the coast as the storm develops. And this is going to be a bad storm, folks. Okay, in terms of seas, this is the let me turn off the observations and put on the seas here. This is the forecast for the seas that are expected to occur, especially up here around New England into the Mid-Atlantic states, and this is up to 25-foot waves. In some cases, it could be up as high as 30-foot waves up here off of Long Island, even up into near Cape Cod, Nantucket, down along the Jersey Shore. So very, very strong or high waves are coming, and it's even a forecast for Friday night or Thursday night. You can see still a lot of wave action right up along the coast here. So a very bad storm coming, and there's going to be storm warnings posted, maybe even tropical storm warnings out as well. Again, depending on depending on the nature of how they're going to deal with this storm when it develops. That would be the Hurricane Center, how they deal with it. All right, here's the storm. It's kind of two centers this morning. There's one center up in here. There's one down here by Florida. They're going to merge into one storm system, and then the storm is going to come up and kind of loop around off the Mid-Atlantic coast, and then eventually will head out as another storm system comes into the Midwest, and that's going to push it on out. But this is, again, I can't stress anymore from the marine interest how bad the storm is going to be with the wind and wave issues up here for New England down to the Mid-Atlantic coast. Things should improve with offshore winds through the southeast coast with time in the next day or so, and but still a lot of wave action even coming down the coast with a storm of this size. Here is let me show you the evolution of the storm. This is for this evening. You can see we have two centers here, one off of Virginia Beach, another one down here off of Savannah. And then by tomorrow night, okay, this will be Wednesday night, we have one low center here, and we already have the wind and the wave action already starting up here through New England, and heavy rain as well as low visibility is going on. And then that's going to continue right in through Thursday night. Still a lot of wind and wave issues going on as the storm just kind of sits around. This is the wind speeds that are being predicted. As you can see, this is up to 44, 48, almost to 50 knot winds, and everywhere from Bar Harbor all the way down through Boston, Nantucket, Cape Cod, all the way into the Long Island Sound, Long Island itself, along the Jersey coast, all the way down to Ocean City, Maryland, even to Virginia Beach. This whole area up and down the coast is just going to be hit hard by wind and wave issues. Again, this is our wave model that we like to use, and these waves here are up to over 25 feet, okay, that are occurring with the storm. And I know the model doesn't go up along the coastal areas, but you can get the idea that you're going to have all this wave action coming in toward the coast. So you're going to have coastal flooding going on. You're going to have high winds, rough seas, large swells. So, anybody venturing out from late Wednesday through Friday, you're going to have some real issues going on especially up here to the northeast coast and the mid-Atlantic coastlines, is probably where things are going to be the worst. Again, the southeast coast down to Florida, things will start to improve weather-wise, but the worst of the weather will be concentrated up in the northeast as the system just comes, kind of stalls around, and then eventually it will be kicked out by the weekend, and things will improve over the weekend time period. So again, folks, can't stress enough how bad this storm's going to be for marine interests. I know a lot of you guys have to get out there and make a living out there, but careful with this one. This is going to be a really nasty storm that's going to sit up there and really impact parts of New England and Long Island down through the Jersey Shore. I'm meteorologist Harry Margacetti. We'll keep you up to date on the storm as it materializes.